Hey guys, I got a little head cam and I'm trying out to do lessons using more of the guitar player's point of view. Sometimes it's kind of hard to look at somebody else playing across from you and then try to replicate the same thing on your guitar. So we're going to start out on this lesson talking about the major scale. And I can't emphasize this enough. You have to know the major scale by heart. Okay, you have to know it by heart. You have to learn its intervals and how those intervals work to understand your chords, your arpeggios, and all your scales to come if you want to understand theory. Now, theory is not complicated, but a lot of people don't know how to teach it. All right, so if you'll follow these lessons, I think you'll grasp it pretty easily. I'm assuming that you're either a beginner or a novice or even intermediate. Maybe you can play, but you don't understand how all that stuff works. Your chords, your scales, your modes, your arpeggios, your theory. All right, so we're going to talk again about the major scale and what makes a major scale. So first of all, you need to know all the notes on the neck, at least up to the 5th fret. So it needs to be, you start with the 6th string, open E, 1st fret F, 3rd fret G. All right, what you need to do is say it and play it at the same time. E, F, G, 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 until you know it by heart. Then move it to the 5th string. It's open A, B, and C. And say it over and over. A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. So that's open A, 2nd fret B, 3rd fret C. A, B, C. So you do both strings now. Then you go E, F, G, A, B, C. E, F, G, A, B, C. Open 1, 3, open 2, 3. Move on to the 4th string. It's D, E, F. Open 2, 3 again. D, E, F. D, E, F. D, E, F. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Next string, the 3rd string, is just 2 notes, G and A. G, A. 2nd fret A. G, A. G, A. Open G, 2nd fret A. Then play all the notes, all the strings. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. 2nd string is open B, 1st fret C, 3rd fret D. So B, C, D, B, C, D, B, C, D. All the strings, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. And then the 1st string is the same as the 6th string. It's E, F, G. Open 1st and 3rd. E, F, G, E, F, G, E, F, G. We've played all 6 strings. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then you want to learn them back down. G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E. And you just want to get to where you can play those and know if somebody said play a G or an F or a C, you'll know where those notes are at. That's going to come in handy when we talk about chords later on. So the first thing is learn the notes on your guitar. And you want to learn them up to the 5th fret, so it'd be E, F, G, and then A. And this 5th fret A on the 6th string is the same as the 5th open A. And if you go A, B, C, D, this D is the same as the open D on the 4th string. E, F, G, A, D, E, F, G is the same as the open G. Then G, A, B, this 4th fret is the same as the B on the 5th, on the open 2nd string. B, C, D, E is the same as the open E on the 1st string. So you can tune your guitar that way. All right. Okay, starting with the major scale. First thing you need to learn about the major scale is the formula for a major scale. So we'll just start this example on G. You can start anywhere. All right, so that's your 1 or your root, wherever you start from. you're going to go a whole step, which is 2 frets. That's the second note. The third note is 2 frets away from that, another whole step. Then it's a half step to the 4th note, which is 1 fret. Whole step again to the 5th note. Whole step to the 6th. Whole step to the 7. Half step to the octave. It's the same note as the 1, just an octave higher. So it's whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, and half step. So it's whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, half step. So 2 whole steps and a half step, 3 whole steps and a half step from wherever you start. So in the key of G, here are all the notes to the G major scale. And if you want to figure all those notes out that are in the key of G major, it'd be G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G. So the key of G has an F sharp. If we wanted to know all the notes in A major, we start on the A here. Same thing, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. All right, those are the notes in the A major. And if you wanted to know those notes, it would be A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. All right, and that's how you know whether the notes are sharps or flats in a key. All right, the notes, now we have to learn the notes between those notes. There are 7 notes to any scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7, sorry. And so in a key, there's only 7 notes. Same with the keyboard. And then the black keys are the notes between. All right, so on a keyboard, these would be the black keys. These are your sharps and flats. So if we did chromatically, it would go, the 12 notes in music are... So there are 12 chromatic notes, but the major scale is whole step, half step, whole step, half step. Next thing we need to learn are what are these notes called? What are the intervals? An interval is the distance between a note and the starting note, which is the 1. So from the 1 to the second note, a whole step away, is called the major second interval. All right, so 2 frets away is called a major second interval. From the 1 to the third note is called a major third interval. So it's 1, major 2, major third. The 4th note is called the perfect fourth. Perfect fourth. The 5th is called the perfect 5th. So it's 1, major 2, major 3, perfect 4th, perfect 5th. The 6th note is called the major 6. The 7th is the major 7. And then, of course, the octave. So it's 1, major 2nd, major 3rd, perfect 4th, perfect 5th, major 6th, major 7, octave. All right. Now, within those 7 notes, you can make chords by playing the 1, the 3rd, which is the major 3rd in this case, and the perfect 5th. That's called a major arpeggio. If you're Van Halen, all right, that would be a major arpeggio. 1, major 3, and the 5 is a major arpeggio. It's a major arpeggio because you're playing the major 3rd interval. All right. At this 1, if the major has a 1 major 3 5, then you'll play a major chord here. So that would be an A major. So you'd play an A major chord, and then you play the A major scale. All right, the A major chord consists of the 1, the major 3rd, and the 5th. That's why it's called a major chord. All right, now the notes in between that we talked about earlier are the sharps and flats, or the black keys on a keyboard, for instance. If you go a half step up from the 1, that's called a minor second. So you think of the major second here. If you take a major second and drop it 1 fret, it's called a minor second. So major second, minor second. If we go to a major third and drop it a fret, that's called a minor third. So major third, minor third. So in order, it's 1 minor second, major third second, minor third, major third, perfect fourth, and between the perfect fourth and perfect fifth is called the augmented fourth, and that augment is to sharpen. So if we raise the fourth, it becomes a augmented fourth. If we start at the fifth and lower it, it becomes what's called a diminished fifth, and we'll get in all that later. And then the perfect fifth. So far we have a 1, minor 2, major 2, minor third, major third, perfect fourth, augmented fourth or diminished fifth, perfect fifth. If we lower the major 6 down, that's a minor 6, major 6. We lower the major 7 down 1, it's called the minor 7, then the major 7 and the 1. So altogether it's 1, minor 2, major 2, minor third, major third, perfect fourth, augmented fourth, diminished fifth, perfect fifth, minor 6, major 6, minor 7, major 7, and 1. All right. Now, you need to know those, because those you'll have different modes and scales that will have different intervals in it, and whether that mode or scale has a major third will be a major chord. If that mode has a minor third, 5, it would be a minor chord. So the only thing that distinguishes a chord being major and minor is it has a major third or it has that minor third. Major third, major chord. Minor third, minor chord. All right, so practice your notes up to the 5th fret. Learn your intervals, all 12, and we'll see you next time.